175th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So today is June 13, 2022. It's a Monday. So I'm taking the privilege to make a video today to catch up with you guys. So what have I been up to this past week? I was able to make some bags. So I may have shown you this already, but this is the must-stitch bag using the current jumbo yarn that Shirley gifted me. This is Garden Rose. So I'm on that part where I'm making the strap of it, and it's looking like it's yarn pulling in a way, separating the four colors. So for this one, I'm gonna make it as long as I can, as long as this one. It stretches in time, so it's okay if it's a little bit short. But these are using double crochet 7 stitches back and forth. So I'm working on this one, and then I was able to finish the one using the fruity stripes. So I needed to weave in the ends still, and then put a lining and zipper to it. So this one turned out like this, and this can be crossbody. You can wear it crossbody. So that is the second bag, and then I made another one using the retro stripes. So this one is a little bit thinner, but these are also using moss stitch. So I'm on that part where I have put the brim, which is a single crochet, 5 rounds to it, and this is a different strap. I made the strap this long, and these are using some chains and half double crochets. So I'm gonna connect this to this part here so that it will be a little bit different, because some customers prefer this kind of strap. So I'm gonna work on that next, and hopefully I can finish it next week. So those are the must-stitch bags that I want to share with you guys. And then I have some ongoing character beanies orders that are from my sis, from Crochet Lovers in the Philippines, Sis Altam. She has requested for some Minnie Mouse hats, Minnie Mouse beanies. So I started this one. So this needs to have some embellishments to it, and an ear and a bow. I was able to whip up this one using some, I think I used the milk cotton yarn for the black part, and then for the pink part I used a Monaco acrylic yarn. So that is the first beanie that she requested, and then she has another one which is for Peppa Pig. I already have a beanie made up in pink for that. So for this ones I needed to put the pictures in. And then I have another one with this navy blue or dark blue here, which is supposed to be a Sonic the Hedgehog inspired hat. So I was able to whip up the base of the beanie for that, and then I picked up another of the yarn that Shirley gifted with the hot pink. So yesterday I was able to pull this out. I was able to make this yesterday. And I'm planning to make another beanie, because this one is gonna be a Princess Poppy inspired hat from Trolls. So I don't know if I can make it, because I have seen from the picture that it has some hair to it that goes up. So I don't know if I will be able to do that. For this month, we're having the Whipped Gal Pilipinas in Kumu. So we are making some Philippine-inspired crochet items. But then, I made some which are beaded-inspired. So I was able to make this flag wallet here, and I have a tutorial for it. If you're interested, guys, I will put the link below. So I have been showing how to make this on Kumu as some type of entry for the Whipped Gal Pilipinas. Yesterday was the Independence Day here in the Philippines, and so all throughout this month we are having that cal or crochet along or make along. So I made this flag wallet here along with a flag keychain. So my only advice is to use a darker type of yellow or an orange one for the sun and the stars. And then the other day I am making some outfit, which is a Philippine costume of the Philippines called Barat Saya. So for girls, we have this, I think these are called camisa chino. So I just needed to take this off. I put a this stitch marker here. So for her top, I made it this way with some shell stitches at the bottom, and it has a button at the back. This is how it looks like. I'm supposed to put some puff sleeves to it, like that of Imelda Marcos. She is wearing that. And then for the skirt part, I sewn together a garter, and then I crocheted around it, and then I separated the blue and the red part for the skirt so that it will have that slanted or the vertical type of way to it. And then instead of the puff sleeves, I decided to make a small shawl using some boucle yarn. So from the picture that I referred to, they also have this. I think it's called alampay. So that is the overall look of her dress. And then I'm supposed to put a hair on her. So from the ones that I have seen from my other crochet friends, they are making some dolls and they have this cap here done, and they also put here some strands of hair. So I'm going to experiment more on that so that I can put some hair to her, and maybe a bun with some bangs. And I'm deciding whether to make another amigurumi that is suited for this dress. So I have started one, and I'm just gonna continue working on it, so that, because I think the variegated colors of the amigurumi doesn't suit the dress very well. So I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna continue working on this so that I will have an appropriate type of amigurumi to put the clothing on. Just a while ago when I was live streaming in Kumu, I am showing how to make a tumbler holder. So I started it, and I have been seeing this from my other friends. So they are making some Philippine inspired tumbler holders. So I started one with red, and I'm supposed to separate the colors into 4. So after the red, I will put the dark blue, which I have some scraps on from the hat that I made. And then I'm going to incorporate white and yellow, and then put some sun and stars embellishments to it. So I just started this one during my live stream, and I'm gonna continue working on it tomorrow during the live stream, because that is our Whip Cow Pilipinas entries. So now guys, for my accumulated or collected items series part 4, I'm gonna show you guys what is in this drawer here. I have put a number on it, which is a number 4. This is the drawer that my sister gave me, that is by my mama's bedroom. So in here, I'm gonna show you one by one the contents for the end bits of my podcast. So first off, I was able to make this granny square top here, although it's not yet connected. This is using this gradient yarn that I bought from JC Crochet. That is the first cake, and then the second cake looks like this, and these are supposed to be granny square tops, but I'm not able to connect it yet. So this is the front, and this is going to be the back. So I needed to finish this so that I can list them on my shop. So most of the projects here are plano squares. I have another one using the Treasure Island, the Lion brand. I know this is the Tropical Punch. So this is a double pull one. Maybe I can continue working on this and turn it into a tabletop. And I have some small ones. So first one, and then I have made another one. Just some mindless crochet in a way. And then these ones are very old African flower bag. This has been sitting here for a while now, ever since I first made my podcast. So it's gonna be 8 years now. Then I have this bag here. I'm not able to finish it yet because I was hoping to put some wooden type of handle to it. They're still here along with this other one. This other one, I was able to put the lining in, so I just needed to put a wooden type of handle to it and some type of closure. I think these are bubble stitch flowers that are hexagonal in a way. Then here also are the leftovers of the mandala bags. So I think I'm gonna choose one here and give this to my friend, the one that ordered from me the hats. I'm gonna gift her one of these. So I think I'm gonna give her the dark blue one. So I still have this dark blue here. I'm gonna separate. Then I still have the brown, this blue here. For the lighter ones, you can see the design, but for the darker ones, it's not really that visible. So those are the mandala bags. And I still have this mesh type rectangular shawl here that's not that long. And this is using fine cotton yarn. I think I'm gonna continue working on this. And then there are some other bags here. So I have this velvet yarn bag that has a wallet to it as a set. Still have this bag here. I think this is also a Karan jumbo yarn in another colorway. And I have a knitted bag. Although for this one, as you can see, the zipper is a little bit bumpy. I still have two of the chevron bags. The first one I was able to sell. These are milk cotton variegated yarns. They have a lining to them and some pockets inside. Have a separate one to separate stuff inside. If you want to separate your cards or your ID, you have separations inside. And then I have this neon green here, and these are also variegated milk cotton yarn. For the zippers, I always purchase a sturdier type called jacket, zipper for jackets. And then I still have this lark's foot stitch bag here. The last items here are the following. So I have this market bag still with some mesh type design to it. And then I have this block stitch inspired block stitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I'll post it and maybe can alter it for a customer if she wants he wants this. And then I have this mandala bag using some Durex yarn that I wasn't able to finish because I don't have the yarn anymore. I don't have another skein of yarn. I have bought this from China. It's one of my favorite yarns to work on. And then I still have Pikachu. I think I can use them for wall hangings or wall art of some sort. And then the last one here is this blouse here. I think I have worn this already from before. It's a little bit drapey but a little bit short. This is the last item here, and I'm gonna show you next time the contents of my other drawers. So those are most of it for this week, for this week's podcast. I hope you guys have a fine day crafting. I have some link of my members on the description box below if you want to check them out. And also, Sophie is gonna be graduating on Wednesday, so we're quite excited about that. I think their vacation has started already, and I had this live the other day, but when I have rewatched it, it's a little bit pixelated, and it also has a copyright claim to it, but I just put it out there. I really enjoy singing during live in YouTube. I often do it once a month, but sometimes I really feel like singing, so I do it every now and then. I don't have any more tutorial that I wanted to do in the future, but whatever I have, I will tell that to you guys. So I think that's it for today. Anything that I forgot or any clips of the outside, I always put them on the end bits of my podcast. I am using my other phone for this because the other one is charging right now. So I'm hoping to edit this later and put it up as soon as I can. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. I hope you have a fine day crafting and family bonding time, as I always say. So that's it from me. Bye guys! What is you selling today? That's Maddie. Listening today. That's Mabi.
Santo. Amen. Tapos na ating pagbibigyan, umayo kayo kasama si